Gaza peace plan, the peace deal, is still ongoing, trying to head into the second phase, unless Israel starts getting to the table and starts agreeing to some of these conditions for the peace deal. And to make that happen, Jared Kushner, President Donald Trump's son-in-law, is acting as the emissary and mediator, I would say, for both these countries to come together and make a plan. Now, we have this from the Washington Post. Jared Kushner meets Hamas on Mid-East trip to push Gaza deal. The president's son-in-law and envoy is expected in Jerusalem on Monday for talks with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who last week rejected the Trump-backed 15-point plan. Jared Kushner, President Donald Trump's son-in-law and envoy, held a rare meeting with the Palestinian militant group Hamas on Sunday in Egypt in an effort to advance a fragile U.S.-backed peace deal for Gaza that has met with opposition from Israel. Kushner is expected in Jerusalem on Monday for talks with Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who last week rejected the 15-point plan that Trump had touted as a breakthrough toward ending the conflict. The Associated Press reported that Kushner's Sunday meeting was with Gahil al-Hayya, the group's new leader, who took over in July. A Hamas official told the Washington Post that Al-Hayya was in Egypt for talks, and the delegation met with the mediators, which would include Kushner. The official, speaking on the condition of anonymity to discuss a private meeting, said that the Hamas delegation's discussion with Kushner focused on the 15-point plan, which the group has accepted, and their objections to Israel's opposition. The plan from the Board of Peace, which was created by Trump, calls for Hamas to disarm and Israel to withdraw from the Gaza Strip. Hamas and Israel disagree as to which side should come first. That is petty. I'm going to say that right now. That's petty, okay? Kushner on Sunday also met with Egypt's president, Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. A statement carried by the state broadcaster said that the two stressed the need for all parties to implement their obligations under the ceasefire agreement in the Gaza Strip, referring to a U.S.-brokered peace deal last October to end the conflict. The White House did not immediately respond for a request for commitment. So there we have it. Apparently, Hamas is in agreement. And I will say Israel is also in agreement, but they can't decide because they are trying to figure out who goes first. That is so petty and so stupid and ludicrous. It is crazy to think that you are continuing the fight over in the Gaza Strip because you don't want you want the other side to agree to a peace deal that you technically both agree to, but you want the other side to disarm first. And that you won't disarm unless the other side disarms. And if the other side doesn't disarm because they're waiting on you to disarm, tell me how that makes sense. Look, one thing has got to go. One thing has got to go. And honestly, at this point, show that you will disarm first. I say Hamas should disarm first, and then Israel should disarm. Now, I'm not going to be over here trying to play the geopolitical race over here. But hey, who comes first? Are you really that petty? Like, seriously, are you really that petty to just say, okay, we'll go first. All right, we're done. Now, you're going to be done, right, too? Now, I would understand if they do it and the other side doesn't back up the peace deal. I would understand. But let me know. Type in the comments what you guys think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with everybody that you know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.